apologize right now for the noise. We are underway here in Venice, Louisiana. We're in what we call the jump. We're going to head down river and we're going to fish the marsh with my buddy Marsh. Today we're going to show you a couple of 5 or 6 baits that are what I call the right types of baits to fish gumbo. What's gumbo? Gumbo is the shallow grasses, the inside grasses, the hydrilla, the milfoil, just the thick stuff, the eelgrass for redfish and drum. So if you've ever been interested in marsh fishing and want to know what are some great baits to be able to negotiate that type of cover, well, jump on board here and follow us downriver. That's 4 of them. This is the drum highway. I want to get a redfish. This last redfish went by wasn't real big, but oh, and we have a dump truck. Down. Oh, you can handle, huh? I got him, man. Oh, yeah, the crab. Right to the head. Right there. You're on this side of him. Pick it up again. Represent.
Did he go down?
Yeah, he's down, but he's back here. Drop it. He just turned right. He's going that way now. Wow. Damn. That's too bad. That was I don't know what spooked him, but that was a good one. There you go. Go left a little. More right. Right there. 40 feet. You can almost see him. He's coming right to you. He's coming right to you. 35 feet. See him? Pick it up again. go. Yeah, he's spooked. Doggone it. Unfortunate. Did it foul with grass? That's pretty weedless. Next time, reel it right across the surface and then just drop it in front of them instead of trying to pull it along and pulse it, because that way you'll keep it clean. It's just there's so much gumbo in here. It's hard. Behind him. Oof. All right, we're gonna switch baits real quick. Only take a second.
That was a big fish.
Yeah. Tailing right in front of you there. I think you got him. I'm not positive. Not positive.
I think I got him.
He's getting you around the grass though. He's gonna end up straightening that hook out. All right, I'm gonna try to go to him. Nice and smooth. Nothing too sudden.
Yeah.
He got up underneath that grass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to follow him so we don't lose him because he dove under that grass. I may go down there and try to get some of that off real quick. All right, I'm coming down to help you with that real fast.
Slide down.
Drag was tight. Okay, keep going.
I think I lost him.
You broke you off? That was the risk. It happens. That's why that drag's got to be real tight. Let me see that drag. Yeah, he got us. I knew that could happen. That's just the way it is. They're so strong. Ah.
That's right. We'll find another one.
Here's another one swimming out in front of you. Let's go for him. He's bigger. He's at your 11:30. He's at right there.
Okay.
Yeah. And just try to take a mullet out. Keep your eye on him. Don't worry about the other one. He's right in front of you at 12 o'clock. He's probably, no, left. Right there. See him floating high?
Yeah, I see him
Floating
right
high. He's looking to mess somebody's day up. Reel. Keep coming. You're over his tail. Ease it back. Get another shot. Ease it back. Get another shot. He's right there. Reel, reel, reel. Twitch it once. You got it. Hit him. There you go.
Here we go.
Yeah, keep that rod high. We are not letting this guy get away from us. Big fish. Big fish. Well done. Well done. I know it doesn't seem sporting when keeping that drag that tight, but I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you right now, if you don't keep him within 30 feet of the boat at all times, bad things happen. Bad things happen. All right, I'm gonna come down and get a lower angle with the camera. Just be ready. It's got to make a quick move. You're doing fine.
Yeah, I got it.
I just want you to breathe. Oh, I knew when this one was sailing out, he was a big one. He's literally pulling the boat around. It's okay.
I got him.
All right, I'm gonna put the brakes on, and we're gonna bring him in. Get him upright, because we got to take time to revive him.
Yeah.
Make sure he swims strong.
Yeah.
It's hot here.
Actually,
Well, after the cool rain, he's probably frisky.
The water's kind of cool.
That was a big rainstorm.
He's ready to go. You ready?
Yep, just watch him swim away. Nice. There you go, Rick. So as you can see, we've gone through a progression of baits thus far today. I've got a spinner bait rigged. Rick's gone through the kicker crabs. He's swung the easy shrimp. Haven't thrown the prawn star yet, but that's only because it's not weedless and we're fishing the gumbo in here. And then that jerk shad, that unweighted jerk shad, but just enough negative buoyancy because of the mineral oil and scent in it that barely lets it kind of glide down in front of them. I think that's the deal. So right now we're looking for another one. We picked a couple of big ones up. Rick got the big catfish today. He got the big mammoth drum today. And his biggest red thus far is 40 inches. 40 inches, that's huge. So we're gonna play around a little bit more, and then I'm gonna break some baits down for you guys so you guys can see exactly what lures work the best in these scenarios. But right now we got fish to catch. Twitch, 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 twitch. Got it. With no drag, it'll pull your ass right off the casting platform. I mean, he's still pulling drag.
Yep.
Whoa. Did you see how fast that eat was? I didn't know if you knew he ate it or not, because
No, I knew he ate it, but I just wanted to.
Pull off?
No,
he's still there. All right, let me jump down. He's off. Yeah, I figured he was off. They get in that grass. It's hard to keep them on. Very hard, no matter what. That was another big fish. Be interesting to see if you straighten the hook out on that. It's amazing how strong they are. Yeah, that's the game, man. That is the game in here. You gotta have a lure that will do it, and then you gotta have that's why I bring that Twin Power 4000 on that medium heavy Fitzgerald. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Tough to work it through all of this here. Hydrilla, milfoil, eelgrass, duckweed, just gumbo.
Gumbo.
It's just gumbo. And then when you compound the fact that you've got skies like this that are in and out all day, it makes it tough to do this. So you definitely got to pick the right lures. All right, forgive me if I talk fast, but we have a storm bearing down on us, and I want to make sure I show you guys what we've been using. So when you come out and fish this type of marsh, especially here in what I would call the best marsh in the southeast, which is the marshes around Venice, Louisiana, you got to have a number of different tools. Now most would tell you it doesn't matter at all, or just take a popping cork and a soft plastic and just start popping cane edges and bayou edges and you'll catch fish. And is that true? Absolutely true. But if you want to hunt the marsh like you saw today with Rick and I, poling the grass ponds, poling the grass and mud flats, you're going to have to use something that will negotiate that type of gumbo style cover, which is a challenge. It's a real challenge. So some of my faves that I feel anyone can use, if you're going to use a rod, use a 7.2 to 7'4" medium heavy fast rod, and that's going to be something that throws anything from 3/8 to 3/4, because you need a stick here, but it's got to have enough tip that you can make a nice soft cast. Between that and having baits that are hooks that are either keel weighted like so, okay, or unweighted rigging hooks, these are going to be your friend in here, because as you saw, you'll get the bait dirty pretty quick if you're not sliding it up. The casts have to be really accurate. As many times as you've heard from so many guides and so many people, oh, the fish are stupid, they're this and that. Yeah, they're forgiving, but you still have to throw it right here. If it's here, here, or over here, you're not going to catch them. And you saw some of that today. That's just the way it goes. It has to be right here every time. So in spite of what you've been told, that's just the deal. You still have to be a good caster. That's why we try to close the gap and make the cast short and compact. Here's some baits that if you've got some room, you're on the edge of a bayou like we are right now in the lowest part of the tide, you can use some open hook presentations like this Prawn Stars from Z-Man. Great bait. Maybe you want to use a Kakaho minnow or something like that with a jig head. Another one, if I've got open hook where I can use it, it's going to probably be, and this is a tried and true one here, it's the chatterbait. The chatterbaits work awesome here, especially on the lower tide phases, fishing all the bayou edges where you've got points and things like that. Chatterbait always works. Another open hook presentation I would say would be the spinnerbait. The spinnerbait gives you a lot more control over depth. And what I mean by that is that big Colorado blade allows you to pull it over things and let it sink a little bit slower, just because the drag on the blade makes it fall slower. Plus, it expands the strike zone. So if you are off one way or the other, just like you would be with a popping cork, it's pretty forgiving. It'll let you catch them. Now, for the ultimate in sight fishing, you're probably going to want to use something like the weedless baits. I like to use the goat frogs. This is the goat toads from Z-Man. This thing is a lot of fun to throw. Throw it on an unweighted hook, like about a 5/0. This is a 5/0 Mustad grip pin. Throw it up there, it'll float, and let those legs just do its thing. It's unbelievable. You'll get some great action there, especially if you get a dark day like this afternoon's getting pretty dark, where we could throw it over the mat. Other baits that work really good with the weighted keel weight hooks, especially in the 1/8 ounce, is going to be the Z-Man kicker crabs. You saw Rick catch the catfish on it, also catch a drum on it. You want to cover water, blind cast a little bit. Bright baits like the unrigged. This is the 4-inch Mulletron unrigged. I've got it on a ZWG. That works extremely well. Clients have a good time with that. And then here at the end of the day, where we had to go again with the unweighted because the tide was getting lower and the top of this stuff back behind me was getting really thick, well, the jerk shads. Try to pick a color that you can see. That might be like Sexy Mullet, which is chartreuse, silver flake, and white. Maybe try pink and white. Anything that you can pick that you can see, where I like this white here, where it will come into the zone where you can intercept the head of the fish because he's got to see it. That's what you should be picking. Colors that work great out here are chartreuse, pink, white. Anything that you can see, again, because oftentimes the water, is less than perfect. It's kind of filtered right now, kind of stained, but when we get up in some corners that have a lot of healthy grass, the water's super clear. I hope you enjoyed the day on the water sitting with Rick and I out here and catching fish. If you do, give us a thumbs up and tell everybody about us. Whoa, sounds like it's time to leave. Gonna have to go. Subscribe though, before I gotta deal with this. All right, that's all I've got for you now. Until next time, you guys keep the rods bent, we'll keep the videos coming. Let's get out of here, Rick.